Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Nanya Sing. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I want to say a very big shout out to every one of you for all the support, all the love. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we're talking about a white man who went snooping around. You know that when they say F around and find out. I mean, it was more like stray bullets, up, down, up, down. I mean, he got it in bunches. I love it. And he is always on black people's business. All the time. All the time. Bro, you are in black, but you always calling black people. All the negative things, you want to talk about all the negative things about black people. And the good part, he got what he was looking for. And that really made me so happy. Stay good to the screen. Let me roll this clip and we'll come back to talk about it. And let me know what you all think in the comment section. So shut up. Let me roll that clip.
A mob of black youths stampeded through downtown Chicago last night. Gunfire erupted, fights, jumping on cars, all the fun activities. As you can see, Fox calls it an apparent wilding at Millennium Park. Yo, it's wildin', like Nick Cannon wildin' out, yo. How should we fix this problem? Do they need more resources, education, opportunity, community? What do you guys think?
So as I speak to you right now, his account has been banned because he has been snooping around. And you know what? The stray bullets that got him was not just from black people. His own people got him all hands down. You see these tissues, you absolutely do not want to miss anyone. You just don't want to miss out on them. So let me roll the tissues.
A mob of black youths stampeded through downtown Chicago last night.
A mob of white people are serial killers and murderers. 2 white kids shot up a school. A white person 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 killed 60 people in Vegas. A white guy stabbed 4 college students. A white guy shot up a church. A white guy was a serial killer. 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 A white lady went cuckoo one day and killed a kid. A white guy murdered a whole family. White people made this. A white guy kidnapped and murdered a woman. A white guy killed his girlfriend and then himself. A white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered at least 4 women. A white guy kidnapped and sexually assaulted young boys. This white guy killed a man. This white guy killed a whole family. This white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered several women. A white man sexually assaulted and murdered his own daughter. This white couple killed another couple. This white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered an 11-year-old child. This white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered an 11-year-old child. These 2 white teenagers killed their teenage friend. This white lady killed her husbands. This white guy killed his whole family. This white guy murdered a bunch of college students. This white lady killed her baby and got away with it. This white man kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered a young boy. This white lady and this white man killed her husband. This white guy killed this woman. This white man killed a lot of hamburgers and also people. A white guy shot up this McDonald's and murdered 21 people. These 2 white farm owners killed a bunch of people. This white guy killed his wife. This was a white serial killer. These were white serial killers. This was a white serial killer. This was a white serial killer. This was a white lady serial killer. This was an old-timey white serial killer. This guy never murdered a toothbrush, but he sure killed a lot of people. So I'm going to ask the same question that you asked about black youths. How do we fix this? Resources, education, opportunity, community. Ooh, your commenters say, oh, not a surprise, you like that. Some things never change. And the news is silence. Not really. There is no fixing this. Hope is gone. Surprise, surprise. These are all with regards to your comments about black youths. They live for that shit. If it ain't in a rap song, they don't want to hear it. Call animal control. Lead in the head. Pew, 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 pew. Basketball Americans doing basketball American things. I call them hood rats. We need to start cutting off hands. But it's okay, they're black, it'll be fine. White people attacked as usual. Also, don't tell me not to get political on my own page, this is true crime.
Y'all see that video where that lady was in the daisy? I'm sorry, get her whooped because she just spit on the black lady like a jackass. He ain't no different. You go catch him and see him and you ask him about these and then you go, I'm sorry, it's just my opinions. I'm gonna call the police. But which indeed your ignorant actions deserve the consequences that you reap. You reap what you sow. We got this long ass history of American white people infringing upon the lives of all people, even other white people, because they deem them not it. If you weren't successful enough, if you didn't infringe upon the lives of the rights of the people enough, if you didn't do enough racist and discriminating here in America to get yourself in the top seats, then you weren't good enough. You just weren't good enough. I don't know what they kind of sign seats they had in order to place certain white people over other white people, but y'all not mad enough, and that's not on us. So after you realize the history here in America that consists with African Americans starting at 1960s, because 1960s was the civil rights movement where we have been fighting to, remove the barriers on education and voting so we can be equal citizens just as any other person here in America. Y'all continue to ignore the long history that leads after the shit, as if mass incarceration didn't happen, as if America people didn't bring cocaine into here, as if America or white people wasn't funding wars, raping, mistreating, and unaliving other people in other countries. As if America haven't been depriving black people since redlining. As if America haven't been depriving people since segregation. As if America haven't been depriving people during the Reconstruction era. Y'all continue to play stupid with this long ass 534 years of white people infringing upon the lives of all people, starting with the Native Americans. Then I just don't get none of this shit. Ain't nobody on this earth perfect. So I just don't get the audacity that white people be having to get on this internet to be speaking ill about black people. Man, white people need to be figuring out what's going on with these pew shootings around the schools, pews around the world. Stop worrying about the gang violence within Chicago. Stop worrying about the gang violence around the world unless you got a solution for it. Nobody gives a damn about your opinion if it's about to be negative and you and a whole group of pawns about to come in your comment section upholding white supremacy. It's the weirdest thing to me. We ain't done shit to y'all, and the moment we turn around and start talking about the shit, y'all mad, y'all upset, but y'all continue to infringe upon our lives. Look at the two black lawmakers in Tennessee. Look at Ralph Y'all. Look at all the other black lives gone this year. Y'all are some racist assholes.
Statistics, black people are much more likely to commit crimes than white people.
Black people are also more likely to be exonerated. As in, proven that they did not commit whatever crime that they were convicted for. So they're more likely to be committed or convicted for a crime that they didn't commit. So that stat is kind of shitty, isn't it? I don't know where you're gonna get your numbers from, but them exonerated numbers are not a joke. Yeah. So I don't know what your ass talking about.
Like Nick Cannon wilding out, yo? How should we fix this problem?
How do we fix this problem? I say we send your ass down there because clearly you have a problem with black folks. I'm under the impression that you feel that you can correct this maldisturbance. You're not even truly affected by the shit you talk about. You just do it for commentary purposes. So how about you take your ass on up to Chicago, wearing those ridiculous glasses, and have a word with those fine people of Chicago that you and other smooth-brained individuals love to talk about. Since you talk about it so much, since you use it as a talking point, I am convinced as a black man that you truly care. So how about you and a handful of other individuals take a road trip up to Chicago and have a conversation with these individuals? Convince them that you truly care. If not, shut up.
Mob of black youths stampeded through downtown Chicago last night.
A bunch of white people rioted in Detroit in 84 and 1990 because they won the World Series. A bunch of white people rioted in Boston in 2004, 2007, and 2013 because the Boston Red Sox won. A bunch of white people rioted in Denver in 1996, 1998, 1999, and 2001 because the Broncos won. And let's not forget Cleveland in 1974, the 10-cent beer riot when a bunch of white people rioted. You were saying?
This is all we got from the stitches. I love to see things like this. F around and find out. I mean, he has been in black people's business. And the good part, they have taken away his account. Because I think like a lot of people like, you know, also reported his account. And yeah, he got what he was looking for. And I absolutely salute all the people that like, you know, stitched to his video. Thank you all so much for all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And see you all in my next video. Bye for now.